Assalamu alaikum to all our viewers, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, and dear viewers of Islam channel. Welcome once more to your favourite show. It is, of course, the one and only. It's the Five Pillars game show. You know you want to be here. You watch this every week. You know you keep tuning in for more. Now, for those who may be joining us for the first time, where have you been? How have you missed this show? How could you possibly miss this? Because remember, Five Pillars is not any ordinary game show. Oh, no, no. It's a unique platform. This tests the knowledge and skills and dedication of our contestants in upholding the five pillars of Islam. Now, through a series of thought-provoking questions, we aim to deepen our understanding of Islam and strengthen our connection with our faith. So, dear viewers, get ready to be amazed, be inspired and entertained as we embark on this remarkable journey together. And on today's show, like always, we have some of the best players in our studio. In Team A, we have, with Team A? Team A is over here. We have Azim and Brother Kazi. Abdul, Assalamu alaikum, brothers. How are you? Welcome to the show. And in Team B, we have Khadija, or Elaine rather, Sister Elaine, and Sister Sidra. Welcome to the show, ladies.
Assalamu alaikum.
Islam. Fantastic to have you. Well, our contestants are ready, everybody. But let's remind you of the rules of the game and how we play this. Now, today's topics will be based on the five pillars of Islam. We have Iman, Salah, Zakah, Sawm, and Hajj. And each team will take turns answering questions for each topic at varying difficulty levels, ranging from 1 to 5. Now, you'll earn points for all correct answers equal to 10 times the difficulty level. So, for example, answering a level 4 question correctly earns you 40 points. And at the end of the show, the team with the highest score is the winner. And that's it. Simple, right? So, contestants, are we ready?
We're ready.
Yes, our contestants are ready. So let the games begin. Now, before we begin, we come to our Team A, of course, here. We've got Brother Azim and Brother Kazi. Abdul, Assalamu alaikum, gentlemen. Firstly, introduce yourselves. Tell us a bit more about yourself.
My name is Kazi Abdul Qadir, and I am an Imam. I don't know if that's going to help me.
This is what you shouldn't be admitting because the pressure's on. The pressure's on.
So just pretend I'm not. I just work in a mosque, and I lead all of the community services there really more than anything else.
Fantastic. Welcome, Brother Kazi. And, of course, Brother Azim. Tell us a bit more about yourself as well.
I am a CEO of a tech startup. It's called T-Kit. Don't ask where the name came from. But it's like basically Deliveroo, but for the construction trade. So we have an app, you quickly order on it, and we deliver tools within the hour.
So today, really, you need your fellow contestant here to deliver the right answer.
Exactly.
See what I did there?
ASAP.
ASAP as well.
Yeah,
very quickly. Are we confident because you've got an Imam on the team?
I hope so, but he doesn't seem very confident.
He doesn't seem very confident.
I'm a bit scared.
No, look, best luck, gentlemen. Before we carry on, we're going to come to Team B as well, because we've got our wonderful sisters. So I'm going to start with Sister Sidra. Assalamu alaikum, Sister Sidra. Tell us a bit more about yourself.
I'm a teacher by profession, specialised in special needs, mental health and disabilities. And with that hat on, I became a Muslim chaplain. I'm a Muslim chaplain within the educational, retail and health sectors.
MashaAllah, so we are pitting our Aalims, Aalim and Aalimah today. Yes, so how's the confidence level?
Let's see how it goes.
Let's see how it goes. And of course, with yourself, we have Sister Elaine as well. Assalamu alaikum, Sister Elaine. Again, tell us a bit more about yourself as well.
My name is Elaine, and I am the founder and CEO of a youth mentoring organisation based in East London.
Oh, fantastic. We're going to talk a bit more about that later on. But, of course, with Sister Sidra here, we've got an Imam on one side, Aalimah on another side. Do you feel more confident than young Azim did over there?
Funnily enough, I'm a revert. So I've been a Muslim for just a few months, and I feel confident because I
But we're going to start with Team A, of course, the brothers over here. Brothers, you've got the pick of the board. Where would you like to begin?
Shall we go for Iman first?
Yeah. Okay.
Iman? Okay, and how many points should we go for on Iman?
The top one.
Top one, okay, we're going to go for 50 points. We're setting the bar high. 50 points on Iman, and your question is, after the fetus has been in the womb for 40 days, which 4 things does the angel write? Imam, sir, we need you on this one. The time has begun. Your 10 seconds begin.
Right, 4 things, yeah?
Yes.
I believe writes the risk, the sustenance, writes how long the person is going to live for.
Okay.
What else? Got any ideas? His risk, his life, his health, and his wealth.
Okay, risk, life, health, and wealth. Okay, are there the 4 things that are written? It is the person's deeds, the time of death, the sustenance, and whether they will be doomed or successful. I'm trying to think if any of those link in with that.
person's life.
Person's
deeds,
life,
Deeds are
deeds.
depending on his life.
And
time of death.
the sustenance.
Time of the sustenance.
Yeah.
I mean, you were close, but like they say,
Yeah,
alas,
but you didn't
no,
get it.
they didn't get it. I think our sisters say they didn't get it. I tried. I was trying
Because
then.
I knew that answer.
Oh, just as well didn't use your trump card there. Our sisters would have got that. Right, so not to worry. Remember, there's still rounds to go, But now you know what the hardest level's like. So be warned, be warned. Sisters, how do you feel about that? You knew the answer there. Sidra.
I did know that
Yes.
answer.
Do you wish they threw it across?
I wish they had, but
Yeah.
they didn't. Never mind. Next time.
She could just be saying this just to put you off doing it
I'm
next
not.
time.
I really did know that answer.
You really did know.
Yes,
See what
yes.
well, look, then that means you might do well. Well, you should do well then on one of the 50 points. They're still all available, bar of course Iman, which is gone. But where would you ladies like to
I'm
be?
going to go for an Iman as well.
Okay.
And I'm going to go. Obviously, I can only go for the 4 now.
40. Should we go for 40 points?
Yeah, we'll have to because they stole.
They
the
stole
50.
the 50. they didn't even steal it. They let it go to waste.
Yeah, it
That's
was
a
wasted.
travesty. It's a travesty. So, Sidra and Elaine, question 4. Bismillah, let's see what your question is. According to the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, approximately how many branches of Iman are there? So, how many branches of Iman are there? Your time has started.
Well, there's only one.
Okay.
One that will lead to Jannah, and there will be over 70 deviations.
One branch, but with 70 deviations.
Yeah, but
Okay.
it's only one that will lead to Jannah.
One that will lead to Jannah. Okay.
Yes.
Let's see how much details come up. Let's see.
I did say 70.
You did say
I did, didn't I? I
Yeah.
said the word 70.
You did say
There's
70.
Yeah.
group, but there's
You said
70,
one, which is right.
70.
Yes,
And there's 70
correct,
branches. So we're going to give that to you. We're going to give you the 40 points. The fanfare has begun. You've got an interesting dish that you like to eat.
Yes.
And I mean, I get it. Fish fingers. People like fish fingers. Yeah, fish fingers are all right. People like custard.
Yeah, love them.
Yeah.
Yeah. People like mixing them together.
No.
How? Why?
Okay, there's a history behind
Yes.
it, really. I'm a fan of Doctor Who.
Right.
And in one of the incarnations of Doctor Who, after he regenerated, he just grabbed a bowl of custard.
Right.
He found some fish fingers and he found some custard and he just stuck them together and started having it together.
Right.
And then I thought, let me try this. Might be a good idea to try. And he said it was delicious on the show.
Yeah.
You know, I know it's only a show, but then I thought I tried it and it's really nice. It's actually quite nice. And it's not something that you would ever think of it
Yeah.
as being nice, but it's actually really, really nice. I really liked it, and I've been having it ever since whenever I get a chance.
Wow. Custard and fish
Yeah.
fingers. That's
Fish fingers and warm custard.
fish fingers. Whichever order, just make the fish fingers, put some custard, try it. I know I won't, but you try it and let me know. Well, look, hopefully the answer's right. You've got the right combination of food there from the sounds of things. Let's get the right answer. Where would you like to go? We need to get some points
I'll
on the
pass
board.
this one to Azim because I've failed miserably on the first one. So
I think maybe we should go for Hajj because obviously
Okay.
it's just past now.
Yes.
Sounds good,
And
sounds good.
but what difficulty should we go for?
you're the boss. You say.
Between 3 and 5. Go on.
Maybe we go for 4.
Go on then, 4.
Okay, we're going to go for 40 points on Hajj. Okay, it's a fill in the blank question. So the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, none of you should leave until he performs the blank of the house of Allah as the last thing he does. What are the blanks? So the Prophet, peace be upon him, said, none of you should leave until he performs the blank of the house of Allah as the last thing he does. What are the blanks? Your time has started.
What do you think? What do you think?
I think we should throw it.
And if you're struggling, remember, you still have a trump card, but other
I
sisters
mean,
looking confident.
Okay.
Team B is looking quite confident here. You never know.
Okay. So none of you should leave until he performs the last thing he does. So that would be probably, I would have thought, Tawaf al-Wada.
Oh, yes.
With that. Okay, so the final circulation.
final, yeah.
Okay, let's see what comes up. Is that the answer?
Yeah.
They're fair with tawaf.
Well done.
Tawaf with
Well
that,
done.
as you said. As you said.
I knew that one.
You knew that one. Just as well, you didn't throw it across. Just so we
Everyone
know.
she knows after we answer
No, of
it.
course.
She knows.
Everyone who's been on Hajj will know
They
that
would
one.
know. The tawaf with that, as they
Yes.
say. The fair with. Of course, 40 points from that. How does it feel to get some points?
Yeah, at least we're on par with them.
You're on par. You're on par. But they've got a chance to extend that lead now.
And hopefully they don't get it wrong.
Is there anyone
Well,
you
the way
like, or-
Sidra's playing right now, and Elaine, mashallah, you never know. You never know. Now, Elaine, of course, we're coming up to the summer holidays, and you work with a lot of youth, a lot of children. Is this a period where you think, I'm glad the holidays are here because now I can do all these activities? Do you think, oh my God, there's so many of them? Leave me alone.
There's so many of them.
There are so many of them.
There's, 400 young people across the East London.
Wow.
Yeah.
And that's
so
who you provide services to.
That's
And you've got to keep them engaged and activated.
But more importantly, safe.
Ah,
Yeah,
yes.
and well.
Yes.
So yeah, it's
No,
a really
well,
busy
it's-
period. However, this is more challenging.
This is
more challenging. Yeah.
See, this is saying something. More than 400 children, this is more challenging. And I agree, I agree. Imagine my job. I have to make sure you get the answers. Actually, I don't have to do anything. I just read them out. Anyway, Team B, where would you like to go? How many points should we play?
I think I'm going to go for Som this time.
Okay.
And we'll have a 4.
4 on some, okay, so for 40 points. Let's see, your question is, before fasting in Ramadan was revealed, which fast was considered obligatory in the early days of Islam?
It was actually the Muharram fast.
The Muharram
Yes,
fast.
that's
Do you
right.
want to confer?
Yeah, it was the Muharram fast.
Yes, it is. Yes. Team A, what do you think? The Muharram fast. Sister Sidra's on a roll right now. Okay, let's see. Is that the right answer? Is it the day of Ashura, the 10th of Ramadan? It was the Muharram fast.
Yes.
I mean,
Correct.
I mean, we were after the 10th.
Yes, but that is correct.
I'll tell you what I'm going to do, because I'm so good.
Yes.
I'm going to give you the points.
Oh, thank you
Yes,
very much.
I'm gonna-
Jazakallah
because you
khair.
were right as well. Because you were to give you those 40 points. So if I've got this right at the end of round 2, both teams have still got their trump card available. Still have the trump card available. Team A plays 40. Team B plays 80.
Oh, dear.
Yes. Yes, so they're still in the lead. We're still in the lead over here. Now, team, I'm going to come back to yourselves. Team A, it's your turn now. We're trading by 40 points. There's still many questions. We are hammering away at the harder questions, which is good. Where would you like to go now for round 3?
Shall we go for Salah?
Yeah, okay, we can go.
Salah? Okay,
Yeah,
how
go
many
for
points
Salah.
on Salah?
4 is good.
4 is good.
Four's a safe bet.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
we're going to go
3's
for
too easy, 5's too hard, 4 sounds good.
Not as risky as the 5. Right, the question is, which chapters of the Quran are we recommended to recite for protection after the morning and evening prayers?
It would be the Mu'awizatayn, I believe, which is Qul A'udhu Rabbil Falaq and Qul A'udhu Rabbin Nas. Surah Nas and Surah Falaq.
Okay, Surah Falaq and Surah Nas. Are they?
And Ayatul Kursi to some degree as well.
Another Kursi? Okay, let's see what comes up. Which answer we're looking for? Surah Ikhlas, Surah Al-Falaq, and Surah An-Nas. Almost. Obviously, Surah Ikhlas. I think, did you say? No, you said.
He said it.
Did you say Ikhlas?
Yeah, he did say it.
Did we hear Ikhlas?
No class.
He did say it.
We're going to do a quick check. Did Azim
It was quite faint.
It was
but
very
yeah,
faint.
it's,
I'm going to check.
No, I
The
didn't hear it.
microphone did pick it up. We did hear it. The microphone did pick it
Back
up.
in the game.
You're in the game. You're in the game. So there you go. Did pick it up. You did say Ikhlas. So of course it was the 3 there. It was
It
the 3
wasn't
there.
loud enough though, was it? Because I didn't hear it.
I heard it.
Did you hear it?
Similar to the one of
Dave?
Muhammad. You said Muhammad, but it was very vague.
That's it. So 40 points. 40 points. There we go. See what we're generous on this show.
Should we do
We're generous on this show. Alhamdulillah. So we've drawn level. We're back up to 80 points. We're going to come back to
But the
Team
4
B.
one's gone.
So Sister Sidra and Sister Elaine.
Yeah.
Shall we do that one?
And you still have your trump card available as well during this round. Where would you like to go?
It's good we picked
Okay, let's do Imam.
Yeah, exactly.
Iman?
Yeah.
3.
For 3?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to go for Iman for 30 points. Question is, which prophet asked for his brother to be made a prophet as well?
So it was actually Musa alayhi salam, and he asked to make his brother Harun a prophet.
Okay.
He
Elaine,
asked Allah.
what do you reckon?
I trust my brother 100%.
This is the benefit of having an Aalimah on the show. You just defer it to them. They always get it right. I think. What would you gentlemen think? Do you think they're?
Yeah.
I think they're right. I think they're right. Of course it is. Is the answer Musa? Of course it is. Of course it is. We all knew that. All our viewers. Like I say, if you know it, you know it. It's such a good answer. But alhamdulillah. Now we come to round 4. Now in round 4. I'm going to give you Som for 50 points because I think it is Ramadan it went a few months ago, but you know we observe it every single year, and to give you a chance to go in the lead as well. Let's see what was unique about the fast of Maryam alayhi salam, the mother of the Prophet Isa alayhi salam. So what was unique about the fast of Maryam, the mother of the Prophet Isa?
She used to be given food directly from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala via Angel Gabriel.
Oh, so is that the food used to come directly? Azim, do you want to?
Yeah, I think, yeah.
We're agreeing to this.
I don't know, but yeah. As in, I know obviously Maryam alayhi salam, food used to come directly from.
Okay. Well, look, before we reveal the answer, Team B, you've got a chance to challenge this.
Yes, I'd like to challenge
Yes.
it.
We'd like to
Go
try.
ahead. You'd like to challenge.
Yes. So her fast was actually, she wasn't allowed to speak.
Ah, okay.
And then she pointed to the baby and the baby spoke. And her fast, she was told in the desert not to say anything.
Right. So we're saying actually it was about not speaking. That was the fast.
That was the fast.
Here we're saying
And
it's
that-
about the food. That
Yeah, and
came
that's
to.
not really a
That's
fast.
not really a
because
fast.
that's to do with food. That's
I've
what
got
I
a feeling
think. So that's
Sidra
my
might be right here. But let's take a look. They have challenge. Remember, to get this right, they take the point. And of course, that's what it was.
Are you sure you haven't played this game before?
Excellent.
I think you're correct in
Because
terms of the
that
food
wasn't
that
a
came to
fast
her.
to do
But
with
the
food.
answer we were looking for was the type of fast, as
Yes.
opposed to what she received to break the fast.
Yep.
So now what I'm going to do for Team B, I'm going to go for a topic which has remained untouched so far. I'm going to go for zakat.
Yeah, go for the hardest one.
Let's go for that. Should we go for
number
Five.
because our team has been so good, I'm going to go for the 5 points. We're going to try for the 5. Remember, you get a chance to challenge this as well. So here's your question. Which companion once donated 40,000 dinars, 500 horses, and 500 riding animals to the Muslim army?
Okay.
Have a think. Who could that possibly be?
It's got to be quite big.
And Team A, do discuss, because you can challenge this as well. What do you think? I'm going to have to push you for an answer.
Pardon? Well, I think this one's quite a difficult one actually, but I'm going to just go for Abu Bakr.
Abu Bakr? I think that's a safe guess, because we know Abu Bakr, he's renowned for his charity and his giving. Team A, would you like to challenge?
Yeah, we'd like to challenge, please. Do we get the points, though?
If you get it correct, you will get the points.
We think, after doing consultation,
Yes.
We think it's Uthman radiallahu.
You think it's Uthman? Okay, so we're saying Abu Bakr versus Uthman. Let's see who was this person. Which companion donated 40,000 dinars, 500? It was Abdul Rahman ibn Auf.
Okay.
That was a hard one. That was a hard one.
It
If
was
it was
hard.
me, and I would have said Abu Bakr as
Yeah,
well.
it
I
is
think.
hard.
That is a hard one. That
Definitely.
was a difficult one. But there you go. Nobody got the points. No, but it was worth the challenge. It was worth the challenge, because you
Yes.
never know. You never know.
Yes.
But no, well done if you got that home. So at the end of round 4, this has widened up a bit, because Team A we're still on 80 points, but Team B have extended their lead to 160.
Oh, mashallah.
Mashallah, mashallah. So
Alhamdulillah.
they're double the points.
Wow.
Now, in round 5, this is where it gets interesting. It gives you a chance to play catch up.
Terrible.
I've got to say, no one's ever done this before. If you would, it'd be a miracle. It really would be a 5 Pillars game show miracle. I'm going to ask you questions. You'll have a minute to answer as many questions as you can. Now, what I'm going to do, just to make it a bit more competitive, I'm going to start with Team B and give you a chance to extend your lead. And then depending on where you finish, I'll see how many points I might offer you.
Yes.
Right,
Yep.
okay, so Bismillah, your time starts. Now, which verse of the Quran was the last to be revealed?
It was Al-Nasr,
Unless it was Surah Al-Baqarah. Surah Al-Baqarah. Who was the Prophet Ibrahim's father?
Azr.
Azar, correct. What is the name of the shortest surah?
It's Qathir,
Qathir, correct. What is the meaning of Al-Fil?
elephant.
Elephant, correct. How many cubits tall was the Prophet Adam alayhi salam?
60.
Correct. Which companion related the highest number of hadith?
Abu Huraira,
Correct. What was Abd al-Muttalib's real name?
Shayab,
Well, I'll give that to you,
Yeah,
Shayba, yeah?
yeah.
Who ruled the Islamic nation after Umar radiallahu anh?
after Umar it was Uthman.
Uthman, correct. What was Abu Bakr's real name?
Pass.
Pass. What is the longest verse in the Quran?
It's Baqarah. Surah
Which
Baqarah.
verse?
Verse? Pass.
Pass. It was verse 282 of Surah Baqarah's longest. How many Madani chapters are there in the Quran?
80.
28. How many verses does the longest surah have?
Pass.
It's 286.
Oh, right.
286.
I know it was 280, but I didn't know the 6 bit.
No, you guys did well. I can tell you the number of questions you got right there was 7.
Oh,
You
wow.
got 7
Not bad,
correct
not
there,
bad.
which takes your score up to 230.
Oh, mashallah. Alhamdulillah.
Now, brothers, I've got to say,
highest score ever?
it's all record breaker level. I've got to say, I don't think we've got enough time for me to read that many questions to get you that many points. But what I'm going to do, just to make it a bit more competitive, because you're currently on 80, and of course you need to score 150.
And that's not going to happen.
Which, or 160 to win. I'm going to give you 20 points per question.
Nice.
Okay, I'm going to give you 20 points per question. And so that means if you get 8, you might just win. How do you feel about that? I'm being very generous here.
I'm not sure if that's...
But I think that's cheating,
I mean, morally, if they don't get it, you still
we're
win.
not going to get 8.
which is not allowed in this.
On 5 pillars, anything goes. No, so we're
We're
going
not going to get 8.
We're
so
going to
don't
give you.
worry.
So if you get 8, There'll be like this miraculous victory we're going to give you. So this gives you a fighting chance.
Yeah.
Are we okay with this?
We need it.
You need a
Why not?
fighting
Why not?
chance.
Go
Okay.
for it, go for
Okay.
it.
So are you gentlemen ready?
Yes, he's ready.
So your time starts now. Who ordered for the Quran to be compiled and bounded into one volume? Correct. Which chapter of the Quran does not start with the Basmala in the name of Allah?
Surah Tawbah.
Correct. Ibn Battuta was famous for his work in which of the following fields? Maths, English, science, or geography?
I think it's science.
It was geography. For how many years did the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, receive revelation?
23.
Correct. What is the difference between the Quran of Uthman's time and the one we have today?
It didn't have the tashkil.
Correct. In which year after Hijrah did the Prophet, peace be upon him, die?
It was
10 years.
It was 11 years after. In which year after Hijrah was the Qibla direction that we face changed from Jerusalem to Kaaba?
pass.
It was the second year. How many times did the Prophet Muhammad see the angel Jibreel in his true form?
Pass.
Twice. How many verses does the shortest surah have?
3.
Correct. Which prophet was called faultless even before his birth?
Dawood alayhi salam.
It was Isa alayhi salam. How many times does the Bismillah appear? Ooh, time just ran out. But I started, so I shall finish.
Okay.
I love saying that. I love saying that.
That sounds like mastermind.
This is better than mastermind. Right. So your question was, and I don't even know how many you got. So this could make or break the whole game show.
We've definitely got more than 8 so far.
More than 8. This could just do it never. We find out. The suspense is killing me. Right. We should find out. How many times does the Bismillah appear in the Quran?
Bismillah appears inside the Quran altogether. It would be 140.
No, but in case there was extra verses.
Yeah, there's one verse which is Bismillah.
Okay.
And one taken away because of Surah Tawbah.
I'll take 114.
It's still 114.
It's correct. Yes. Don't put him off the answer. Okay, so we needed, just because we were being generous, I gave you 20 points because we needed 8 to win. 7 would have brought you close. I can tell you, you know how close it was?
Not close enough.
That's not a 7.
Ooh.
You got 7, so almost. So you still. So justice. Even after our generosity of passing extra
At least it
points.
doesn't look too embarrassing. You know?
This is so at the end of that, I should summarise the scores here. At the end of that, we can say that Team A, sadly, are runners up today with a grand total of 220 points. But our winners, who won it fair and square, I should add, with the 10 points as opposed to the advantage we threw to the brothers there, 230 points.
Congratulations.
I feel relieved. I do have a lot of fans who will be watching this.
Was there the added pressure of course, if you're an Aalimah, that people just expect, you should know all this?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. Huge expectations.
Yes.
But yeah, we've managed, so that's good.
Yes,
I'm happy.
And Elaine, how's this experience been for you?
I think it's just proven to me that I'm a very good mentor.
Oh, absolutely.
That in every team,
I
you
think
need a
it's the
cheerleader.
inspiration and
Yes.
leadership you provided in this team.
Yes.
And no doubt all the kids, they're going to be watching this and saying, Elaine, Sister Elaine was there and she won. That's what they're going to be saying.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm sure they would have known
Yes.
a lot of these answers.
Absolutely.
They would have as well.
Absolutely. Being an Imam of our mosque, of course. No, of course, I know it can be very difficult, it's hit and miss. Was there that added pressure for yourself today?
No, not really. We were just having a bit of fun. But,
That's it, yes.
But this is something that is quite funny, and I think she'll agree with me on this. We as Imams, we're used to dealing with the more difficult technical
Yes.
questions,
Yeah.
on the day-to-day. And these questions, they're like questions for kids, and these bypass.
You're making it sound worse by saying
Exactly, my point. So we normally don't think about the...
Actually, but it's interesting you said that because we do
I'm
get
a
that a lot.
baby.
The kids call up and say, we know these answers.
Yeah,
Because,
we
of course,
don't,
they're studying a lot of
Yeah,
this
yeah.
and it's fresh in their mind. I
Yeah,
think a lot of the time,
absolutely.
the things we know, but we don't know. But anyway, look, guys, congratulations once again. Congratulations to Team B, our winners today. Congratulations to Team A for taking part. Thank you. That's
Thank
the
you
key
so
thing that
much.
takes part. Because we don't have losers, we have runners-up and winners. That's what we have to. Everyone had fun?
Yes.
Fantastic. Well, look, I'm glad you enjoyed it. We enjoyed it. I hope you at home also enjoyed that thoroughly. Remember, we're going to be back same time, same place. But until next week, from all of us at the 5 Players Game Show, Assalamu alaikum.